Hi guys, my name is Addy, and I'm here to present my new course, my options trading course, which is regarding selling options. I've been in this a little bit of a background on me. I've been involved in the capital finance space, capital market space for the last 10, 15 years. For 15 years, I've been trading options for at least the last 8 years, um, and I have been trading profitably selling options for the last for those last 8 years, and I am here to present my case to you, my winning methodology, and teach every student and every participant of this course on how to do these trades successfully, the way I have been doing. Now you will see a lot of websites out there claiming that you can make 80%, 90% win rate, $170,000 made in the last 1 month. That is all bullshit crap. Nobody knows anything about the market. It is too random. The only thing that we know is the probability of randomness. If you select our strikes, if you select a good entry point of the trade, we can end up winning the trade 70-75% of the time. That is what the probabilities say. Now, if anyone's telling you otherwise, especially on the buying option side of things, that all these alert systems, I've seen a lot of alert systems going on that promise that the alert systems promise people that these are they're going to make a lot of money. It's all bullshit. Buying options have a 30% chance of winning, 30% chance of being in the money. And how far in the money is when you actually start making money. First, you have to cover the cost of debit that you paid to buy that option. So the underlying price have to move enough in the money to first break even your debit that you pay, and then go up and onwards from there, so you can make more money. But that only happens 30% of the time based on all the research out there. So what we do is we go on the opposite side of things. We sell these options to the buyers. We sell out the money options to these buyers who think that they have selected a good strike in buying an out the money option. We're the ones who are actually selling these options and having the probability on our side. The 70% chance of winning, the 68% chance of winning in terms of the probability distribution, we bring those numbers on our side so we can effectively trade this strategy in the long term and successfully make money in the long term. Now, this is my first attempt on this course. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. I just haven't had the time. I am a CFA level 2, CFA level 3 candidate. I'm about to sit my final exam very soon. Me and my wife, we just had a baby. He's 9 months. So most of our time is actually focused and devoted there. Plus we have our full-time jobs. And I started this thing on the sidelines to see if this works. If this can provide me some sort of a side hustle, so I can reduce my working hours and actually focus on what I actually love doing, which is teaching, which is learning more, which is answering questions, and just being part of a community and discussing a lot of different investing methodologies, investing methods, making money, buying businesses, running businesses, and all that kind of stuff. So we will create a Discord channel where we can all of the traders can discuss whatever we see in the market in terms of implied volatility, how are the markets doing, what is the upcoming news. And by the way, this course is not. You don't need a lot of money to make money through based on this course, because I don't. I trade an account which has $5,000 in it. To be honest, actually I started quite more money, but I started buying stocks. This was, after the COVID boom. I thought I picked good companies, but bullshit. I didn't know anything about it. I did not do any research. See, picking stocks is where I would give money to the expert who's got all the knowledge of running financial models to pick the stocks for me. Even then, I don't think they beat the market that much. If I have to pick a stock, if I have to put my 401k money somewhere, I'll just put it in SPY, which is the market cap weighted index of the S&P 500. It's very rare that these hedge funds, these portfolio managers, these wealth managers actually beat the S&P 500. Plus, they charge all the money on top, all the fee. I work in that industry, so I know a little bit about it. What I was gonna say before we start. So here's it's my first attempt, so it's very rusty. It needs a lot of work around the edges, I believe. Um, this is my attempt to just put something out there so that I can get the ball rolling. And in the future, I'm planning to bring in a lot more courses on the option buying side, not more on the buying side, but on the selling side of things. But we do have some buying strategies as well in low volatility environments. But again, we don't really focus on that. That's probably 10-15% of our portfolio. 85% of our portfolio is selling options. I'm based in California. I'm Pacific hours. So I trade markets based on waking up at 6 a.m., running my account at 6 a.m., and then the markets close at 1 p.m. Pacific time. Now, wherever you guys are, good luck. Let's start. The reason to create this course was to make sure that everyone can be part of this industry and these markets and options markets with the minimum amount of capital that is required. With my course, you don't need a minimum. You don't need a maximum. You don't need a minimum. You can start with $500. You can start with $1,000. I would recommend at least $2,500, $3,000 in the account in order to start learning the process, learning the spreads, the learning the the market sentiment. Based on that, we will follow on and we bring more and more courses. The price of my website right now for this single course plus my trading alerts is at the minimum because it's my first attempt, it's my first course. But in the future, I have plans for bringing in at least 12 more courses, which I will outline at the end of this presentation. And then we will expand our alert system. This is just one strategy that we're focusing on right now that I'm launching. In the future, maybe in the next 15, 20 days, a month, 2 months, we will have at least 4 or 5 strategies going. More and more courses will be added on. So if you get in at this price, you will be grandfathered forever. So the price is very minimum right now. $49, $35, whatever, $29.99 right now. Once we get traction, once I start seeing followers, once I start seeing more and more people becoming successful and my strategies are profitable, I will increase the price of the service. By how much, I don't know. It all depends. How the strategies are doing, how good people are accepting and receiving the course. Anyway, let's get started. I have made some slides, but I'm a visual guy, so I like to go onto the trading platform and actually show you guys exactly how things are done, rather than keep talking about it. Now, I know I've been talking about like 8.5 minutes right now, which is honestly far too long for me because I don't really like talking. I like get things done through my actions. So the idea was to and by the way, I work in the crypto. I was in the TradFi side of things. Now I work in the crypto industry. So we are planning on bringing a lot more crypto courses, a lot more about the crypto industry, how the whole industry is set up. I've been working in it for the last 3 years now. Okay, let's get started. I have a PDF, which I should know how to. Do a slideshow so we can all go through it. Let's see. Let's start this slideshow. Yes, okay. I don't know if you can see everything, but I think I can see everything on my screen. I don't know why I have this. Okay, that's gone. Fine, here it is. Now, I do need to switch back into my platform, which means I have to get out of this. And then, okay. I'm sorry. Let's stop the recording right now.